Mikie Sherrill wants to be our governor. Naturally, I have questions. So, let's ask her. I'm up in Franklin, New Jersey at one of her meet and greets. And her fantastic team scraped out 15 minutes right after for us to sit down and have a little chat. After her other face-to-face and before her next meet and greet. Yikes, that's not a lot of time.
Well, my name is Michelle, pardon me.
Oof, I'm not sure why I'm nervous, but ask her something good, ask her something right, ask her something clever. My God, get a grip. I am never nervous, and I really don't know why I can't get it together right now.
So, Mikie Sherrill for governor. We're here in Franklin, New Jersey. My name is Michelle Marcella-Morales. I am a New Jersey political vlogger, but really basically, I'm a small business owner. I own a home. I just bought a home through COVID.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how we did it, but we did it.
Congratulations, it's hard.
I'm a millennial boy mom of 2. I appreciate that, I don't know how you do it with 4 teenagers, as you say. I have a 4-year-old and 11-year-old, and
you're right in it.
It's crazy. Yeah. My one question that I ask everyone simply is, what would you do as governor to keep younger, under 40 voters informed on a daily basis to the goings-on of what you're doing and how you're fighting for us?
Yeah, it's a great question, and one that I think a lot of us are asking ourselves, because as Democrats, we do wonder, here we have the worst president in the history of our nation, bar none. Y'all knew who he was when he ran again. It's not a surprise, and yet we could not muster up as Democrats the support to defeat him. And to see all of those rollbacks and to see the electorate, sometimes the very people that are being most harmed, voting for that harm to take place is heartbreaking. And so that's why I'm constantly assessing, how can I get the message out? And am I addressing the right things? So a couple things. First of all, I think it's really good for our party that we're building it in the states now. It's really bad, we've lost all the federal power we've lost, but it's really great, I think, that we are having to build from the bottom up, that we're not coming from Washington to tell people what we're gonna do for them. We're listening, and it's how I've always run my campaign, starting on the ground, listening to people. I see hundreds and hundreds of people a day. The reason I'm constantly focused on the cost of housing and utilities and healthcare and education is because I hear about it every single day. I heard about it tonight. I think that's going to be really good for the messaging and then how we get it out. I do go on legacy media, a lot of older people, information in a more traditional way. And I'm really working on, like you said, podcasts, social media, we push stuff out. It's really difficult because a lot of the stuff that when you say it's the first thing on your feed, a lot of that has money pushed behind it. And a lot of the people
paid
who are
ads are a huge thing. Yeah.
Paid ads, influencers. So how do we make sure that we're breaking through? And it's something we're constantly trying to address and come up with new ways to talk to people. And I think some of it will take place on social media, and some of it will take place online, and some of it will take place on traditional media. But I also think there's a lot that needs to take place in our schools, in educating people about how to get news and how to know if it's trustworthy or not, and how to check your sources, and a civics education.
Yes,
we said it. Yeah, exactly. You obviously have kids.
My son is very. He's motivated to learn, but also lazy. So
we all are. We all think we're so. I mean, even not yourself. I mean, here I am. I'm in politics. I talk to a lot of the people that are writing the legislation. I'm writing legislation. I'm running for governor, and yet still sometimes I'm just really quickly, and I'm like, huh? What I'm saying. So what's that? And so it's easy to do that.
As a person in a position of power, I feel like it's maybe easier for people to pay more attention to you because you have a bolder voice, a louder voice.
I worry about it a lot because even being on these spaces, you worry about the algorithms.
Yeah.
And if you're being sort of shadow banned.
Yes.
And who owns these platforms. So
Yes.
I think it's really important that we continue to address transparency in some of these algorithms, holding some of these social media sites accountable for kids' online safety, which is something I'm working really hard to do. I also think you're exactly right, though. We have to push in wherever we can, even if,
a lot of people that I know that are not engaged in politics are now engaged because of folks like Jasmine Crockett, Melanie Stansbury, Senator Murphy, we're constantly following them because they're on stories. They're telling us exactly what's happening as it's happening.
Yep.
And I think that maybe it's unfortunate that people are so reliant on that, but the fact of the matter is everyone is.
We just have to chart the path forward. Yeah, we
exactly.
really do if we're going to prevail. So thank you for what you're doing. This is really important.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Of course, I would have loved to have been able to ask her more substantive questions, and more than one, but beggars can't be choosers, and at least it was nice to be able to sit face to face. The whole idea here is being a purveyor of information. And so, New Jersey, what do you think about what she had to say? Were you able to take a look at my video where it highlighted all of the questions her constituents asked during the meet and greet? With only a couple of weeks left until the primary, it's essential to get in front of these candidates and really see who they are. Do you find her to be credible and authentic? Let me know in the comments. And do me a favor, tag a friend so we can broaden the discussion. And if you want to hook a sister up even further yet, do me a favor and repost this post so the rest of New Jersey can see. Who will I question next?